All right, so I'm Beck Lane, and this is Catalyst and Company, blah, blah, blah. Behind me is a painting I've been actually redoing, reshaping, and just reviewing and reworking for a show coming up at the Luxau Gallery here in Sarasota. It's one of many venues that I've been in over the past few months. I'm very upset right now, and I'm actually frantic, and I'm going to get to why in just a second. I'm frantic, and I'm panicking more than usual, because I have work going into the Luxau Gallery. I am scheduled for a solo show at the Luxau Gallery in June. I have artwork at Urbanite Theater, Chasing Galleries, of course, Blue Egg Gallery, and Love Art Repeat Gallery on Central Ave. Here in Sarasota, and all the information for all of that is up on my website. It's on Instagram, it's on Facebook, it's everywhere. I'm also getting ready next week to go to Art Ovation, where I'm doing live painting from the 16th to the 21st. But I just received a message from my landlord, and this is what has me really frantic. I mean, I have all this stuff finally going on in Sarasota, finally happening. I thought my rent was paid up through May, and so I had more time to not have to panic. And it turns out, no, it was paid through March. So I owe for April and May right now. And I received a message saying, if you don't make a rental payment, we are going to start the eviction process. I've never been evicted and from anywhere. And, you know, as we know, I'm tap dancing. I'm tap dancing as fast as I can. You know, I talk to my galleries, I talk to the reps, I talk to people, and I say, what can we do? What can we do to help sell work? Because this has been a dismal 18 months, on top of, you know, the museum show falling through and several other large-scale, high-paying jobs just falling through and evaporating. You know, it's been an abysmal 18 months. It's been really hard. So I need to sell work. And I talk to all my galleries, and I say, what can we do? Periodically, I'm like, what can we do? What can I do? What can I do better? What can I do? And the feedback is always, you are doing more than any other artist we know. You're doing more than any other artist we've worked with. So I'm kind of at my wit's end. Not kind of, I am at my wit's end. I am completely panic-stricken, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say anymore, besides, if you have thought about buying one of my paintings, we have payment plans, we have tons and tons of work. We have the figurative work, we have black and brown African-American figures, we have LGBTQ figures and portraits, we have landscapes, we have florals, we have so many paintings and so many portfolios going on that I'm just kind of stymied right now. Not kind of, I am stymied. I am stymied. Hundreds of people write me every year and say, you know, I'm sorry, but you're a genius. You're a master painter. You've developed your own genre, blah, blah, blah. But the bottom line is, we need to sell some work. So if you've ever considered buying one of my paintings, right now would be good. Right now would be good. Again, this weekend we had a woman who talked to one of the galleries about buying 2 paintings, and that hasn't happened, and she's just kind of ghosted everyone now. And I've tried, just so you know, I've tried really hard to focus on the positive. I've tried wiping away any concern. The universe will provide. This is what I say to myself. The universe will provide. I am safe. It will all work out, but I've got my mantras. I've got my Nam Renge, sorry, I can't even say it. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I do all this stuff, promote, and I'm still here. I'm still at an utter and complete loss. So I'm sorry to do this. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm sorry to put out my tin cup and beg again. But if you have ever thought about purchasing a peace of mind, that would be a really good time. That would be a really, really good time. Because if they go through the eviction process, I literally have nowhere to go. I have nowhere. I have nowhere. I will lose everything. And any investment that people have made thus far is going to be kind of nil. It will be somewhat pointless. You know, it's funny because I'm helping a friend of mine, Julie DeRosa. I'm helping her and her friend raise money for Julie, who's had a stroke and in a wheelchair and needs to rebuild her studio so it's accessible. And we've had some success, but when I talked to her over the weekend, I said, I am terrible at making money. I'm really bad at it. And we kind of laughed about it, but not, because she always runs into the same thing where it's like, oh, I love your work, and then nothing happens. And I said, hopefully, Julie, we can get this to turn around for both of us, because we both need a win. We both need a win. I'm shaking. I'm so frantic right now. I was so terrified of this happening. We have, that said, we have been able to raise more money for Julie. I think we've gotten about $1,000 towards her GoFundMe over the past 4 days, 3 or 4 days. I think we could do better. I know we could do better. But right now, I'm in an even worse position. So if you've ever been thinking, if you've ever thought about buying my work, please, please, please. So we've got Jay at Blue Egg Gallery. His phone number is 508-3. Oh my God, I'm probably going to forget. We've got Jay at Blue Egg Gallery. His contact information is down below. Chasen Galleries, his contact information is down below. Love Art Repeat. They don't have regular hours because they work with the homeless, which would be ironic. But his contact information will be down below. Urbanite Theater in Sarasota. And then, of course, I'll be at Art Ovation. But I can't, the amount of work I have in the portfolios, I mean, the Frida Kahlos, I really thought would be the anchor, that people would be like, I gotta have this, I gotta have this. And we've had a lot of inquiries and nobody really following through. So, contact me if there's something you're interested in. Contact me if you'd like to see different portfolios. Contact Jay, contact Chasen, whoever. All right, that's it. It's actually kind of inconceivable at this point, but there we are. All right, Beck Lane, and this is Catalyst & Company. All the links are down below, including links to Cash App, PayPal, and whatever. All right, and TeePublic and Patreon, which I've got to come up with money now. I've got to come up with a lot of money right now. So I'm going to pass out. All right, ciao. Meow, meow.